You'll find out later. Of the Ikea cart, because all four wheels are castered. Obviously we're castrated, but different story. But yeah, it's so hard to turn it because you're having to use your whole body to turn the entire cart while it's moving. If you really want to turn, you have to stop it, turn, and then go that direction. It's a very inefficient design. I like the carts with the two stationary wheels on the back, and I don't see a way to, I wish there was a way to make them lock some kind of way, based on your preference, you know. But I noticed the same thing in Manila, like at Robinson's, the grocery store, their carts were the same way, and I hated those things. But at least they were small. But wifey knows how to fill up that bucket. Oh yeah. I like their parking lot. Their parking lots have plenty of spaces. You can come here like Christmas shopping season and find a parking spot. Another cool thing is it's covered. No pay to park. You can come here. I could probably come here, park, and just go roam around downtown Atlanta by foot, and they won't care. That's how many parking spaces there are. Going this way this time. Yeah, there's two levels of covered parking, and each level holds thousands of cars. It's just amazing how much it's like they'll never fill this place to capacity. I would never expect it. Another day in the life of us Gilbos. We're going to Gumbos. See, it even has the X, so it's Kunas. So this spinach, crab, and artichoke dip. Gotta take some. Get your cracker. Put that on that, like that. If anyone ever asks, this is my favorite meal right here. Crawfish etouffee. Doesn't matter who makes it, as long as it's crawfish etouffee. So, before Christmas, when we moved the breakfast table out of here, wife was like, I don't want that table back here again. So she wanted a square table. For some reason, she wants a square table and not a round table. So went to Ikea today and we picked up a square table or rectangle table. So I'm just opening it up because I want to see the color of it, because I haven't. We haven't seen the color in the store yet. They have another brown. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Not too much work to put together. Good. If you wonder what I'm using, this is the slice box opening tool. I love it because you can touch the tip and it doesn't hurt you, doesn't cut you. I mean, if you push hard enough, it might cut you, but I like it because it doesn't hurt. And we have a kid around, so this works out perfect for us. That is heavy. I wasn't expecting it to be that heavy since it's made out of pine. But at least now it's open. Jokkmokk. Jokkmokk, or however you pronounce that. Okay, so this is the breakfast table that we bought at Ikea. And I just want to note that, I mean, this is a table and 4 chairs that they packed in here, which is kind of insane considering the amount of space it takes up. There's even a lot of extra space to put more stuff. So like if you're like living in a small apartment and you need a table and all you have is like a Honda Fit, this is the table for you. Because if you move and you kind of keep the boxes somewheres, you can repack everything and actually store like other stuff. Like you can put your clothes and stuff in there, you know. And it's just kind of insane how compact they can get it for shipping and handling. Another thing I want to, like, we have other IKEA furniture and other furniture that is flat pack but not IKEA, and I can say that the IKEA stuff holds up much better than any of the other furniture that we've bought that was flat pack. It seems a little bit easier to, or a little bit more intuitive to put together. It holds up better and is a lot more sturdy than furniture that we've bought flat pack and other furniture that didn't come flat pack. You know, like we have a coffee table that, I mean, it just, after a year, it looked like crap. Whereas the IKEA coffee table still looks great to this day because it has an ash veneer instead of being painted. So, all right, let's get into this. Yeah, and I kind of read through some of the instructions on it earlier. What's going on here? And I noticed something. It actually said, like, after 2 weeks, like to ensure sturdiness, after 2 weeks of being assembled, retighten all the screws. So that means that, hey, once the wood gets acclimated to your house, you're gonna have to retighten everything because all your wood shrunk, right? So make sure you retighten everything. I'm just gonna open up everything. Open, damage, throw away. Ooh, look at that. The side of a chair. Look. Are these the same or are they different? These two are the same. Okay. This piece right here has a little twist to it. Okay, let's check the other side. Other ones. Let's see what we got. Does this? Oh, look at that. A matching pair. I think it goes. Okay, let's do that. Let's get our other chair first, because I want to build the table first so we can get it all out the way. Screwed around. Paper. Ooh, thin paper. Count and make sure we have the right amount of pieces. We got some Reese's Pieces. And we have some chair pieces. You know, this is like the paper that, I don't know if you've been watching this 1-inch punch like guy. He looks like a teenager and he has this old master trying to teach him how to do the 1-inch punch. And some of the stuff I think that me as middle-aged dad man could probably do. Like, because he has the paper and he has his fist about 1 inch from it, and he punches it, and it tears the paper right. I mean, a clean tear across the page. So I'm like, that has to be kind of faked. Let's see what I can do. Ow, hurt my elbow. Ah, don't do that. It's just like something. This looks a harder for the table. Okay, this is a harder for the chairs. Okay, let's do the table first. See if I can find all the parts. So we got the Jokkmokk. I don't know what this is. And in English it says, retighten screws about 2 weeks after assembly. Makes sense. Because your house is air conditioned and your table is made of wood and should be acclimated. You get acclimated to your living conditions so that, and wood shrinks and expands sideways from the grain. This is like, okay, so there's a leg. Oh, look at that. That is the leg. Okay. Okay, got 2 holes. Get my handy dandy unknife knife. I'm just gonna dump everything right here. How about that? Because we could build this table upside down. It don't really matter. Does it matter? Tonnage. Okay, that just sits in there. And then we gotta do what? So you stick that dowel. If I'm Norm Abramson, then that's dowel. Or draw, if it's a drawer. It's too Yankee for me. Okay. So if you're like me and don't want to turn a wrench by hand, especially in a tight space down here, you could use a socket. It's a 13 millimeter socket, or the nut is a 13 millimeter, so you could do it like that too. And that's what I plan on doing. If you do a lot of assembly like me, a electric screwdriver like this is essential to have, because it limits the torque you can apply and makes it to where you don't strip out anything. There's just enough room for it. Getting like into the slot and everything. I don't know what's gonna slide first, me or the box. Find something that I can put on the floor so that I can wiggle around has been assembled. Let's get tools we'll never use. Put back on the good bit. Screwdriver bit, because I'll be using that for the chair. There. See, it's still in the box. You still haven't scratched anything yet. Scratch the wall. There we go. Look at that. And look, we have a perfect cover for our table to where it never gets scratched. See, I could throw tools on it. I don't have to worry about it getting dented or scratched because there's a protective cover. That's what it's staying for. It's staying on. Can it stay on, baby? No? Okay. See that? Oh, well, that's where all the chair tops are at. Of course that makes sense. Okay, these are probably here for a reason. Look, they don't look half bad. I mean, it's just, you can see this finger jointed yellow pine. And again, retighten screws 2 weeks after assembly. Okay, we got some screws like that. Oh, it has allies. Oh no, I hate those. Regular screws. Why does this have thing? Okay, we got small and large. That's a lot. Oh my God. Short and long. You put this in, so this goes like this. Okay. I don't see any pre-drilled holes on here. That's gonna kind of suck. And these don't go in very easily. There has to be a better way to do this. Okay. This, I need this other piece here. Oh, looky, looky. You need 20 of these dowels. Oh my goodness. Oh, do I have to glue them in? Don't say anything about gluing. You probably could glue it in. Let me go get my tool. I got my big orange hammer. So. So, if you ever, whatever you're doing in life, it's a big hole. Whatever you're doing in life, you always make a sound doing it. There's always some kind of audio involved. And you can hear it. So whenever you tap stuff in with a hammer, you can hear when it bottoms out and when it's not quite in. So first hit, you hear it, and boom. You can hear that last little tap you could hear it bottom out. So don't keep hammering on it, think it's gonna go further, because you can hear the difference in sound whenever it gets to that point. So just stop. Don't continue. Okay. Put all these dowels in. You're gonna take this long. They want you to use this, and this is whatever. It's whatever. So you're gonna lay this down on the floor like so. And you're gonna stick all this stuff onto the chair like so. All curving the right way? Yes. Okay. Over here. Okay, let's find the other side. This goes here. Just go over that. This one. And now we need to send these long screws home. So I'm gonna stick this. I found the appropriate bit and the appropriate tool. And I really don't want to over torque these, so I'm just gonna kind of take it slow. It's not a monster. I'm surprised it's so loud. There's 3 screws on each side. No, it's me, not a monster. I can't believe they want you to, I mean, that's putting a lot of torque on this. So. Flip over, grab 3 more screws. It's kind of like live bolts. I'm surprised they want you to put it in with that little tool. That would be difficult. Well, that one pretty quick. Just trying to get it flush or as close as I can. I know this isn't expensive furniture, but at least I want it to look halfway nice. This looks nice. Look, oh look, we got a chair. And it's pretty solid. Okay. What's the next step for this chair? Upside down. Yep. Okay. Yep. I did that. Turn it. Turn it. Okay. Then you put it on the edge. Line it up. And then screw it down. So, what they're saying to do, and this is odd for Ikea. This is the first time I see an Ikea furniture where they say to kind of eyeball it and screw it. Looks pretty centered. These 4 ugly screws, kind of short and fat screws. Right there. Put it home. This is, I wouldn't expect this for IKEA furniture. Usually everything's pre-drilled, like Now, I'm not trying to strip anything out. Just kind of giving it a little love tap. There we go. Our first chair. Let's see. Oh, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. There's a wiggle? All right, am I wiggling? Which one? Okay. And there we go. 3 more chairs to go, and then it'll be done. Too trigger happy. Don't be trigger happy with this. Just get it snug. Split anything, is it? Yeah, it looks nice and tight. You know, and then like since you put it together, you can take it apart. You can put on a fabric cover if you want. You know, it doesn't have to be exactly the way they instruct you to put it together. So that choice is up to you. That's why I kind of like that Ikea furniture. You can make it look not Ikea. Yep. Made all these first and just did one chair all the way through. Do the rest of it out of process, put it in batch to where it's easy to pick up. I'm thinking maybe in 2 weeks, I might think about retightening all these screws, and I may not. I might just retighten them when I feel like it. What you think about that, Ikea? Oh, this one came out. Stick there. 3 screws. Body studding mod-apps. I'm doing a lot of walking back and forth. I shouldn't be doing that. You know. And every step I take is a little bit over a second. So and having the right tools to assemble is, oh my goodness, that's key. I'm just, and their screw heads are pretty good. You know, it's not like they wobble too much on the tip, which is nice. Yeah, when I'm building stuff, I stopped buying the cheap screws because they suck. They don't fit on the screw head, on the screwdriver bit very well. And a lot of times there's trash in the hole, like for a Phillips head. A lot of times there's trash in there. Okay. So here's what I built yesterday, the Ikea table. It took probably maybe 15 minutes to assemble with power tools. I would not try to use their little tools to put in the long lag screws that for the chair. I mean, by the time you get that screw halfway in, it's pretty hard to turn. You really need some kind of impact driver for it. But yeah, the table went together less than 5 minutes, I think. And then the chairs was the rest of the time. But yeah, about 15 minutes to put together, and it's so sturdy. I mean, it doesn't wobble at all. Even the chairs are really sturdy. They're lightweight, which is nice. Yeah, I might need to put like some felt or something on the bottom so it doesn't scratch the floor too much. But yeah, it looks good, looks decent. So